guys, it is your boy Tinkley Ranger here, back with another video. And today we will be doing a quick unboxing of the MetaQuest 3S. From what I understand, the 3S is the budget version, or the 2.5 basically, when compared to the regular MetaQuest 3. Not sure what the difference is. I didn't really look up any details, as I did get my hands on this unexpectedly, so I figured why not unbox it on camera and do a little something, because it has been a while. Also, it is daytime, so you will hear, I think the mic might have just picked that up, cars zooming by. So I live on a very busy street, and apologies for the noise, but yeah, it is what it is. And I'm just going to be opening this guy up to see what we have inside. Yeah, let's get started. It will be interesting for me to see how far VR has come, because I did pre-order the HTC Vive back in the day when the very first Oculus headset was also going to come out. That was an exciting time. Didn't really know what to expect from VR at that time, so I remember me and my buddy were fortunate enough to have been able to afford the headsets during those days. And yeah, he did get the Oculus, I got the Vive, and we did have fun with it. I think the main app that I had the most fun with was VR Chat. I was very early on when the community was just growing, and yeah, I know nowadays VR Chat is probably I don't know, just on a different level. But yeah, we're gonna see what we have in here. So let's open it up. Yeah, this was known as the Oculus, and then Facebook picked it up and they rebranded it. We got a pull tab here. Maybe one on the other side. Yeah. I'll set this down actually. So yeah, back in those days we didn't really have a whole lot of games to mess around with. Like Batman and Assassin's Creed would have been great back then, like those were dream games. When the VR headsets initially became available, we used to have fun with like the apps that would just demo the features, like that's how basic it was in those days. I mean, you don't even have to be plugged into the computer anymore. You used to have for HTC Vive, and also for Oculus, you used to have the little base stations, like sensors. You used to have to put them up on the wall, and then you'd be plugged into the computer for power, and then for to be able to just render the games or the apps properly. Nowadays, I mean, you have this, and this is wireless. Okay, so it is showing us where the power button's at on the headset, and then it does illustrate that we have tabs on the controllers. We have to pull those out to activate the batteries, and then it tells us how to adjust the strap for the headset. If you want to raise or lower the headset on your face, or if you want to tighten it up around the head. So, and then so it's telling us how to start. There's the manual in there. We won't really be interested in looking at that though, for what we're just trying to observe here. Yeah, so got the menu button, your X, your Y, and then you have your joystick. Pull the tab here. And now I briefly saw a little light come on here. Okay, there it is. Cool. Put that one to the side. And then let's do the same for the right hand side. The right controller. Okay, so we don't have an X and Y or menu. We have an A. We have a B. Another joystick. And we have this meta button. Not sure what that does. And the same triggers. Let's pull the tab. Okay, so now that one has turned on as well. Okay, the headset itself. Okay. Okay, what is this telling us? Glasses spacer. Okay, so if you wear glasses, it has a spacer. Okay. Okay, and then it has the lenses covered up. No liquid cleaners, it says. No sunlight on the lenses. Okay, that's good to know. The no liquid cleaners is probably the more important one. Yeah, just gonna pull these off. But I think I want to keep them on. Since I will not be using it right now. But yeah. So here's that part of the strap that you can adjust there, or the back part of it. We have buttons on the bottom, and they look like volume buttons here. Don't know what that one is just yet. Cameras here to really know your awareness of where it's at. So like I said before, you used to have these base stations to kind of be able to tell the headset where you were. But now it looks like it has those built into the headset, so that way, it can kind of know like when you're moving, like where you're at and stuff, relative to the perimeter that you set up and configure once you turn it on and put it on. Here's the power. This looks like we have a USB-C port right here. USB-C. There's a little sticker on it. And then you would just plug in your headset, put it to charge. Okay, let's put that to the side. Oh, you know what? I will put it here. Okay, guys, I don't think there's much else to show you. I can turn it on, but yes, inside. Okay, there we go. So, okay. So there's the light indicator that it's on, and then we did hear a chime. It does also show an indicator here, and now there is some sound coming out of that, but unfortunately you won't be able to see. Anything.